Virtus Pro's turn to ban. Dire team ban. Virtus Pro's turn to pick. Dire team pick.
Okie dokie, here we are. Game 2 coming up. Virtus Pro up against Betboom here for the Eastern Europe DPC. I'm Gareth, joined by Trent, as Game 1 was definitely a signal of things to come for this Betboom squad. Star-studded roster, performing incredibly well, Trent, up against a newly formed VP.
Yes, I'm just waving hi to our new overlord, Betboom. Welcome. we praise you and bow down. Yeah, they very frightening roster like I would expected. But how long can the magic last? Because we all had this question seeing this roster of amazing names. They all gelled together nicely. And so far, they've looked great in the game. They've looked great out of game with a group interview. I have to say, they all looked extremely cordial and like they're having a lot of fun together. So we'll see if the fun continues in Game 2.
Yeah, I'm going for something a little different here. Looks like torontotokyo is going to be practicing all his position 5 heroes. Clockwork first game, now a Treant Protector. Go through the mill, practice them all, while VP going for a completely different tact. Rubik Batrider, their opener.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, I wonder actually
been
playing a lot of 5. I haven't even looked at his matches. See what torontotokyo's been up to. I mean, he rocks a lot of Smurf, so it can be hard to check for him. But he has been on the grind, it seems. Some tree. Okay, he lost his tree games.
Oh dear.
Oh, he won 1. Okay, 2. All right, so he had it's a couple L's to the W's there. He lost against GPK though. That makes it okay. That's actually fine. Clearly, just throwing for his teammate. Logical. Yeah.
MMR assassin.
Yeah, it's okay. Lots of tree. Oh, sorry, actually, not so much tree. Lots of Rubik. He's getting some Rubik dubs. The Rubik's looking hot right now for torontotokyo. Some Marana, a little bit of Primal Beast. Okay, cool. That was mid though, so you know. And a little bit of Silencer too. Okay. So torontotokyo, he's trying him out here. I look forward to seeing that growth. But yeah, like you said, definitely gonna be the tree. And said Rubik though, first overall pick for Virtus Pro, a hero who probably right up there with Tusk in terms of popularity, right on like the first week of DPC. I feel like he's just been everywhere. But Tusk, speaking of which, was not mentioned until the very last phase of the last draft and those last 2 bans, and again has been ignored up until this point.
That's a weird one. I used to put Tusk in this kind of specialist hero pool, you know, like Earth Spirit Tusk players were kind of the same people. But nowadays it feels like anyone can play Tusk. So yeah, definitely curious to see him ignored completely. Pretty much through both these games. I'm definitely excited to see torontotokyo playing Rubik in the future, though. If you're saying he's playing it in his pubs, and we were talking earlier about his skill set, and moving from mid to position 5 with the mechanics he's got, Rubik is one of those heroes that can shine.
Yeah, suits him extremely well. Well, just like the way he wants to. So, definitely I feel like Rubik will grow your brain cells. If you're a support player and you've never played Rubik because either you're intimidated or he doesn't look that interesting rather, I definitely recommend trying him out because one thing that he teaches you is patience with your spells and like trying to like watch how a fight is developing. You wanna pre-think about how a fight is gonna go down.
Yes.
To try and plan what you want to steal. And it turns out that skill's actually really good on every hero. You should just always pre-plan how you think the fight's going to go down. Not just because you want to steal the cool spell and get a highlight reel, you know?
Yeah, it's like, you know, which target are we going on? Who's going to be jumping from them? What are the opponents going to try and do? Like, you're against an Enigma. Where is he going to be? Is he hiding in the trees? Is he going to try and blink black hole us? And then, you know, you add into that thought process a layer of positioning as well, right? Because then you have to think about, where do I have to be that's safe but close enough to be able to actually interact with the heroes I want to. Well, they grabbed the Hoodwink once more here, and Hoodwink was actually being banned by teams versus OG. I noticed because they were picking it first phase for Misha. They would just like run at 5, and then teams are actually banning it first phase, despite even when they were, I think they lost the game with. But incredible.
I'm surprised at how
10
much
seconds
stock people are
remaining.
putting in this hero. I love this hero, but I think that she does have some problems in
5
terms of
seconds remaining.
just like the general reliability of the ganks in the mid game. If you're snowballing hard, it's amazing. I do think you need like a little bit of help to assist in those ganks, like the 3 DK and stuff. So as long as you're picking with the right pairings, it's gonna work.
Well, they steal the DK. But then I guess Centaur is also banned. Here's another one that comes to mind. Centaur Hoodwink, a great combination. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just looking at this Betboom lineup, Tree and Hoodwink, they've got 2 heroes that are not necessarily difficult to kill because they're tanky, but they are slippery. 2 supports that are very hard to grab. But then VP have the Bat Rider, can fly over trees. You've got Jakiro, who can try and catch them in there as well. Be nice to see maybe a bit more damage, a bit more team fight to be able to really force that issue. But looking at them, VP need their position 1 as the last hero, and it's probably going to be like a Drow Ranger or something.
Yeah, it kind of feels like Betboom also might need a little bit more damage here too. Tree obviously pretty soft on the damage front. Most some roll. Hoodwink does have a bit of the deeps though, but yeah, there's some tanky heroes on Virtus Pro, specifically the Dragon Knight, the Jakiro, even Bat Rider can definitely be a bit of a beefcake there with the earlier BKBs. So likely to be Nightfall's hero here, I would think, unless they're gonna commit towards the Nightfall DP, like use Plex or something.
Virtus Pros turn
Good guy. Man. Oh, they grabbed the
Ooh.
Ursa instead. Just seeing how powerful that is in that lane versus the Dragon Knight, and knowing it will get banned for sure by Virtus Pro. The hype pick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking, sorry, is VP flexible still with Bat and DK?
10
Like, I think
seconds
Ursa does decently, like, if, let's say VP put Bat Rider offlane and
5
DK
seconds
mid. I think
remaining.
Ursa
Yeah.
does, like, very well against DK, but he doesn't do too poorly against Bat. Because he's one of the few heroes that can actually say, fuck your Firefly and Napalm, I'm going to turn and fight you with my Fury Swipes.
Yeah, that could be scary. Like, you'd have to kite it out first. I wonder if they would, like, musical lanes it as well, if they even tried that. Like, would they then throw the Ursa mid and then just, I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, right, yeah, like, expect the DK mid, put Ursa mid. Oh, things could get interesting. Well, we always come up with these big brain ideas, and it just ends up being, 2-1-2 flat lanes, no surprises.
It can be tough though in that lane though, the Dragon Knight versus the Ursa, because like all you can really do is wait until he pops overpower and then try and DK stun and run away. And so if there's a secondary control, then it's kind of spooky. But hopefully with the Jakiro, then or the Rubik, depending. I feel like it's gonna be the Jakiro. I feel like they'll do like Jakiro and DK together, and they'll put Rubik on the 5 maybe, or not the 5, but at least lane with the position 1. Because I feel like Rubik DK might not do as well. Maybe it'll be okay. Maybe you'll have DK stun as well as telekinesis back, and you don't care.
Yeah, we've seen a lot more 5 Rubik over, well, I guess since 2 TIs ago, right? We had Miposhka playing it on Spirit. We've had Insania playing a lot of +5 Rubik. Had a bit from China as well. He's just so good at trading with that position 4 in the safe lane that you're guarding your pulls, you're moving them around, making sure they can't body block your camp. It just removes so many options from your opponents.
Yeah, it is nice. It's definitely more viable. Because like as I said, it used to be only like a couple people who were. Oh, it's like, oh, it's Insania. It'll be a 5 Rubik.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, Miposhka. That's it. Everyone else is like, no thanks. Probably gonna be 4 here again, but definitely possible. They offer the Nightfall bans. I would do the same. I would ban as if this was the 1 and the 2 that they've already picked up here. A lot of its heroes are already gone though. Doom, the Centaur, now the Tide, the Beastmaster's gone, Brood's gone.
Primal Beast?
Primal Beast.
He's ignored. Was he ignored game 1?
Legion's also still in.
Oh, Legion against Bat, DK. Oh, Legion against Bat and DK. I think you're you're onto something there.
Could be pretty early.
And again, the Tusk. Last ban.
Who's the Visage players these days? I feel like that hero needs it's still definitely
10
top tier, by the way.
remaining.
Kind of surprised that I haven't seen that much of it mentioned during DPC. I guess
5
once you get a
seconds
reputation,
remaining.
it starts getting banned, huh? And until then, it doesn't. Oh, you know what? Nightfall, Smurf number 5, allegedly, according to Dota Pro Tracker, has been playing some Visage. So, just saying.
It's like, unless you're someone like 3-3 who is known for Visage, but also has all these other heroes he can play. He's playing that yesterday, up against Nigma, I believe. And it still looks okay. Still looks pretty decent. Just buy all the tanky aura items.
Remaining.
get that assassination style going with the what's the grave?
5 seconds remaining.
Silent killer from the grave. What? Oh my god,
Yeah,
what's it called? The
I forget what
acronym
it's called,
center.
yeah.
Silent as a grave.
Silent as the grave, I think is what it's called. Yeah.
Team pick.
Killer, silent killer from the grave. Oh, CK.
That's
I've
an
got some
interesting
tanky
pick.
heroes now.
So pretty good versus Ursa, I guess, right? Doesn't really have like the AoE damage that you expect. Global Dispel versus Tree. All right. Boom.
Seconds
Get that
remaining.
eggs, and then Tree's level 25, and he's like, I don't think so. Undispellable overgrowth.
Seconds remaining.
Boom. But just a solid hero, a battler, you know. It's having more stuns always feels good. Any Brewmaster Nightfall gamers? I don't picture him as a Brewmaster player. But that could be kind of hype.
Yeah,
I think that hero's a little overrated, shockingly. I feel like he's being picked a bit too much right now.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. What do they? It feels like they need stuns. They need someone who can just like stun people.
You may now
IceFrog does have a
select
stun, but
Oh,
I
that's cool.
wouldn't call it consistent. Oh, they are swapping. So DP for Nightfall and GPK Lash. This is where it gets interesting, right? What does VP do? Where are they putting Bat? Where's DK going?
I think they were right to ban the Nightfall heroes, but yeah, maybe the Lesh was an oversight to pick CK and then leave it in. Although it's not as bad as like the other illusion heroes. It's not like Lesh just absolutely crushes them, but Leshrac is also just a very strong hero at the moment. So even those little advantages that you find with the hero kind of double up right now. And man, that's a cool look.
Oh god, he's spooky.
Hey, the
What
little guys on his head just hit each other. He smacked them.
Really?
10
No!
Yeah, he
seconds
smacked the other guy. It was very
What-
friendly.
What
Look
are
at
they
my
called?
kids.
What are they? Kokoro in Zelda, the little tree people. What?
Oh, the cookery.
Kokiri, not Kokoro.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what he's got, but they're undead. He got undead Kokiri on top of it. They're bleeding blood from their eyes.
It's only with the beautiful crimson cosmetic there. Don't.
Oh my god.
Best cosmetic at Dota, and that was from TI8 in Canada.
Oh yeah.
For Tree. Just saying. Yeah, it's a good one. Meanwhile, we've got Krillad on the Eastern Dragon. That is a terrifying Chaos Knight.
It's like the flowing lava effect down the scales. Beautiful.
It's hard to go against Betboom after what we just saw. I also feel like they're currently ahead in the 10-minute battle once more. If I had to say who I think is looking a little bit stronger right now. As we battle out those first couple towers. But I think they have a higher potential at that point in the game right now. A lot of it going to depend on Squadix. I don't. It's Zeus and Bat actually play kind of similar at that timing of the game, where like they're looking for that same amount of farm, but at least Bat like can smoke and be a bit more confident in those moves.
Yeah, he can get on top of people. Doesn't have to kind of skirt the edges of the fight. But see, I just don't know if this is, you know, going into this series and my bias after game one. But it feels like, again, VP have a lineup where, you know, tying into your point about what they do at 10 minutes, they need items, right? They need big items for their heroes to function as they want. And that can work sometimes in a draft, but when you're against someone like Betboom, who are just going to be playing off their skills, not necessarily, you know, off XP timings, of skill timings, of, no, I've got boots now, I'm going to kill you kind of timings, that's going to be a real rough one.
Yeah, and one thing that they've shown already in that first game they played is just the confidence in their moves and how they aren't gonna like wait for everything to be up to make maneuver. Like they're not gonna allow you that predictability of just like, oh, they're not gonna do anything because like Exorcism's not up right now. Like they had a couple smokes with like pairs and trios of heroes that I would have called pretty unexpected in that last map, and they really used it to help bully around.
I've got double quelling blades in the bottom lane again. Up against this save hoodwink.
And yeah, it's really cool to do this, actually. I think this is strong against a lot of lineups and could be done more often, particularly against any sort of like melee supports, especially. Like this idea of how you play the tree line and how you want to control that space as a support. I think eliminating it largely helps. If you're the ones who are just trying to like safely farm in the lane and sort of play it passive, getting rid of that tree line can really help you out.
The battle begins.
Yeah, especially against hoodwinks and trains and stuff like that. Bottom bounty rune. Fight the Betboom will come out victorious. Grab themselves the rune. Was it yesterday I saw there was a Primal Beast Radiant off lane breaking... Yeah, they've done it here, but he trampled down all the trees. The kind of tree pocket, the island of trees in the middle of the lane. Yeah. They're doing the same thing there. Just make sure that the tree ant doesn't have free access from two sides, so you know exactly where he is. He'll just be playing that left side.
Yeah, it does really ruin. It's a big shock, I think, when you're playing it in pubs, whether they get rid of the tree line or they don't get rid of the tree line. If they don't get rid of it, the hero's actually just unbelievably broken. And if they do get rid of it, it's still very playable. So, bit of a problem there. The hero's incredibly strong.
Let's see what we can do with this lead seed. Already playing aggressively at level 1. A bit of damage onto the Rubik. And guard the way for Pure. Fade Bolt so effective at little skirmishes like that when you're trading hits. It's percentage, right? With a tree.
Yeah. I feel like Squadix needs a solo kill mid. They need, you know, like in a good old-fashioned hockey game, when the team's down a couple goals, they send out the bruisers. They just start a fight, right? Win or lose the fight, crowd goes a little crazy, bench all stands up and cheers. That's what they need. They need Squawks to just sort of like punch GPK in the mouth right now to try and motivate the team.
Give him the good old shoulder check. Just bash him a couple of times. Yeah, don't give them an inch on the map without fighting tooth and nail for it. He's doing very well at 8 and 2.
See if he can manage that. Not an easy person to lane against, obviously. GPK is frightening both on your own team and on the enemy team. You're never quite sure what he's going to do.
This time around, just spamming lightning. And as many last hits as he can. It looks like Squadix is going to be able to guard at least one of these water runes for himself. And I'm assuming... Oh, yeah, no bottle for GPK. He gets the boots delivered, so he's got a little bit of maneuverability there to get away from the bat. I mean, Squadix is going to have that extra bit of regen.
Another chill first start of the game, you know?
Well, it's 2.5 minutes in now.
It was, what, 5.5 minutes, I'll say?
Probably, yeah. I don't know, this top lane could just kick off immediately, right? Like, if Pure just Earthshocked in again. Maybe they can turn with a Fade Bolt telekinesis. Oh, they've both got sticks, though. Both got pretty much full stare. Tokyo pops his now. Little D-warded small camp. They play forward on Pure. He Earthshocks forward. Plays aggressively onto Noticed. Wait, is he going to go for this? They've spent all their spells. Taylor, slowed by the Leech Seed. Pure is going to keep on going. Earthshock ready again in 2 seconds. Doesn't go for it.
Yeah, I'd be scared, too, if I was noticed. Like, he still had 4 stacks of Fury Swipes on him. Oh, wait, but Jagiros, no! Just before 5 minutes.
I don't consider myself the best player.
Max range of Crypt Swarm there for the first blood on a DP.
The best player.
And a small T-Taurus.
It's a little one. Sorry.
That's just a Jakiro.
It was only a half T-Taurus because we got the audio call. Covered it. It's fine.
Nice, nice.
Audio listeners saw the kill.
The caster caught it. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm the observer. I missed the kill. It's all right, Scotty. Don't you worry. Yeah, yet again.
Production officer here.
Yeah. Save and Nightfall. I mean, Krillat just doesn't have a comfortable lane yet again. He has to pop his stick to make sure he doesn't die to this Crypt Swarm. What's happening top? I just see these 2 heroes battling out on both sides. Like, torontotokyo is having a 1v1 against the Rubik. Noticed with Pure. It feels like Betboom very happy with that kind of situation.
Yeah, it's a bit of a painful hero to try and body block. Camp versus. No, your courier. Oh, nice micro. Oh, saved.
They've got Telekinesis Fade Bolt. Don't know if they can kill him with this living armor on him.
Yeah, and he still has 4 tangos, and well, they just got delivered. But as Tree, you know, I feel like there's probably someone out there who doesn't know this. Just in case you don't know, he gets 40% self-heal and regen amp when he's in the trees. So cutting the trees has a lot of value.
Now, tangoing and staying in the trees. Body blocking Noticed. Pure. And he can't keep it going. He's got his Ring of Health. It looks like he's going to be heading into that Battle Fury build on Ursa. And that Dragon Tail Fade Bolt is a lot of damage. But Pure, with the help of torontotokyo, they will be able to walk it back.
God. That level 1 living armor, man.
Yeah, it's just the fact that Betboom are forcing VP to spend all their mana, so now they have to use mangoes to regen back up, while they've got unlimited HP regen for Betboom in this top lane.
It is insane, though. Like, it's just 6 armor at level 1 is so crazy. Imagine you're trying to dive a tower, and suddenly they just get like 6 armor plus the tower armor. Yeah, good luck. Good luck with that. And then he just has this ring of health, too. Yeah, it is, like, they've hit the breaking point for sure.
I mean, Nightfall, he did more damage to Krilla and Ducalis there in a 1v2 than they did to him because of this Spirit Siphon level 2. Radiant Creep Wave inside the large camp there, but Nightfall's going to be all right with that.
The 2 position 1s at the bottom of the chat right now. Not by much, though. Overall, it's mostly like the 1s and the 3s are both doing okay, and the mids are both just sort of farming a storm away here and tipping each other as well in the mid lane. Overall, very relaxed situation across the board here.
Don't give up, guys. Don't give
the
up.
13 denies on the DP. Making Krilla very sad yet again. He's level 4 still. We have had that hit level 6. Has an arcane rune. Curious to see if he makes a move. Probably just going to sit here and farm towards his boots of travel, knowing that if he does leave, you know, GPK could put a little bit of pressure onto that tower. Oh, Jakiro again?
Yeah, I get the big bounce back. Unexpected.
Bushwhack again. It's ready.
Easy.
He's got him. Looks like he'll die for it. Stick charge is not enough to get away from the Chaos Knight. And then top lane. Arisa stunned up with the TP up. Squadix, he's trying to close the gap onto Pure, who turns and fights into Search. But they've got that lasso. Still level 5.5 on the Ursa, so a good move in from the bat.
Desperately needs those rotations this game. Wasn't really able to kickstart the Zeus game, and it's even more important on bat, I would say. Oh, unfortunately, I'm not able to get that stack quite in time. It's actually blocked off anyway, but I don't think he's going to realize that because he was too slow.
And he punches out the courier and gets the Fairy's Trinket. Lash going to be very happy with that.
Oh, true. Hopefully Bat gets one as well.
Balance.
Yeah, exactly. That's all we can ask for. But the frightening part of the game is approaching here, where Nightfall's now just going to pop Exorcism. They're pressuring the tower with the catapult. Ducalis is just a sacrifice under the tower. There is no one coming to help you. Surely. Surely.
There we go. Good bushwhack from Save. One more. Come on, one more little crossbow bolt to the back of the head of Jakiro. Finishes him off, and Catapult going to be kept alive by Nightfall so we can keep the push going.
What's the response from Virtus Pro, I wonder? Like, they're sort of pressing up top. They actually come to the bottom room with Kralat.
Yeah, playing into GPK. Split Earth is ready, trying to find the placement for it, but misses both heroes. A lot of damage onto Kralat and Squadix, but yeah, still dies. GPK's Lash taken down.
Save says sorry for missing the bushwhack. My bad.
Oh, noticed. He was left alone for a second there. But this combination of Rubik DK, you know, we've seen it in the past. Like OG, one of the teams that really exploited the damage mitigation strategies. You've got Breathe Fire and Fade Bolt. So the damage that this Trit and Ursa are actually doing is pretty heavily mitigated. And they're going to drag torontotokyo in for 1-2 tower hits. No kill threat, though, it looks like, as he's got 9 stick charges and walks it back.
At least, you know, Ursa, typically a hero who does really well versus those strats, though, thanks to Fury Swipes. IDC.
Make stacks.
Yeah, make stacks. You die eventually. We'll get there.
It's like, you want a long, drawn-out fight? I'll give you a long, drawn-out fight.
Tower is gone, though, quite easily in the bottom lane. They're going to farm that up. And Chaos Knight, a hero that doesn't particularly enjoy hitting the jungle this early. At least his ultimate has been reworked quite a bit in terms of the cooldown, so it's not quite as depressing as it once was. But it's still a bit of a slow burner here. You know, you don't have a lot to work with. You watch him, he's just punching creeps the whole time.
It's a pretty tough existence. Maybe gonna make the move up to top, TP there and help out to kill off that tier 1, but sticking around for now. It's not safe anywhere in that bottom part of the map right now. You know, Nightfall could be anywhere. Save we're lurking in the trees. This one observer what does give them a little bit of vision. It looks like he's gonna move from mid.
World Lead's building too. Already at 2k edge right now. Part of that towers. I'm got one tower. Back away here. And here comes Squadix. This is a tough dive, though. Is he going?
There's no enrage. So as long as Pure's out here, I think Toronto-Tokyo is just going to be fine dying. Squadix wants the courier and the kill. Oh, the deny. Trian removes it. And that value. And Ducalis dies in the mid lane, it looks like, in behind his own tier 1. With Nightfall's exorcism going, another building going to be brought down by Betboom.
I like this trade. I actually think they could have defended top if they really wanted to, since they saw it coming for a while away. Like, they had really good vision in the area. They knew the bat was rotating, hence Pierce TP. But I think trading for a mid is just going to be more valuable in the long run anyway.
We have 2 points up in that Diabolic Edict now, but a good Ice Path and Chaos Bolt stunning up the Lash to half health. Batrider, though, dropping low, and with GPK and Nightfall just closing the gap in onto Squadix. He needs the lasso, but he's still being destroyed by the Pulse Nova. GPK still alive. The final crit lands from Krillat as he does Phantasm up with the Bushwhack, drags him into the tree line. Save and Nightfall pairing up to get another kill. A tower and a 1 for 3. Betboom victorious as they chase Sayush, but they can't quite find the angle.
Stolen Cryptstorm, though. Level 4. Take that as a Pyrrhic victory at the end of that one. But yeah, the big damage there. GBK pretty much doing as much damage as the entirety of Virtus Pro in that engagement, like a Leshrac does. And again, save, though. You know, the downsides of Hoodwink. Misses a Bushwhack that would have saved GPK, but just got a little bit greedy on the AoE. You could see it when he got Krillat with that last Bushwhack as well. It's like he's playing it to like the maximal edge of what you can do with the trees, which is, you know, very impressive. But sometimes that little indicator can be slightly misleading. They did patch it and make it a little bit better, but when you're really trying to min-max on Hoodwink, you can definitely mess it up quite a bit.
I just want to applaud you on your use of Pyrrhic there. I mean, I've not heard that word in a while. Exceptional vocabulary from our boy Trent.
Wow. Yeah. What can I say, guys? You know.
Do you know what it means?
I do know what it means. You know, the battle. The battle of pyre.
Oh, such a great cost to pay. Tiny victory.
I always thought that
getting a lane to himself.
I feel like Leonidas is probably mad because like there's no like Thermopylae victory, which would be like the the opposite. You know, you pay like a small price for a big victory. You know, small sacrifice for a large victory. You know, well, that's a Thermopylae.
They added goblin. They added goblin mode to the dictionary the other day, so yes, now's your chance.
Yeah, Leonidas is fucking rolling in his grave, dude. He's like, what was it for? If goblin mode is in and there's not a Thermopylaic victory.
Well, see, it's the start of a new year, right? You've got a full year now to start using that in all your Dota casts and let it catch on. It's a thermo victory.
No, it's too confusing. We got to go through the full thing. Thermopylaic. Yeah,
is it Aic or Ian? The Thermopylaean?
I think Aic. That's better.
Okay, yeah, sure. We'll go with that. Pure.
Yeah, it's like Pyrrhic, you know. Wait, there's still a Dota game going on? Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Not anymore. It's chill now. You know, everyone's calm and smoked. And oh, Krillat might not be fine actually. Yeah, he's not fine, is he? Good night, Mr. Chaos Knight.
Now, would it be a Thermopylaic loss or victory? Because, like, you did lose, but the loss is to pay for a larger victory later.
Oh, now we're getting to... Is that why it doesn't exist? Because double negatives suck.
That'd be it.
Toronto-Tokyo burnt to a crisp. A bit of charcoal left where his remains stand. VP, you know, they're striking back. They're jumping into the jungle and finding Pure, knowing they don't have Enrage on him. He doesn't have mana to Earthshock either, so he's just dead in the trees.
That's the victory they need. They bring in like these little picks, right? A couple of grabs here and there, you know. But that's a huge one. Now the second kill on onto Pure rather. Unfortunately though, save and GBK. This is the kind of stuff that they really like doing. These little assassination plays. He's gonna find the illusion though.
Yeah, he did. Oh, if they can wrap around onto Bat. That's 3 heroes in now.
Hard hero to catch though. There's way too risky.
We've got Greaves on Nightfall with a casual Wraith Band in there.
Notice it just farming up the dire jungle right now with his Blink Dagger. So this time they're the ones who are ready to make moves. on the side of Virtus Pro, right? Like they have like Sun, they have Bat Rider with the Boots of Travel, almost into the BKB. I'm a bit of a believer right now, I gotta say. That's not to say that they're they're still a little bit behind here. Decals is gonna get blown up.
Oh yeah.
But they have more tools this game than they did in the previous game. Like right now, 15 minutes last game, the game was kind of over. At least they have a chance here for Virtus Pro. Unfortunately, it's going to require Kralak getting a little bit active and joining with them, and he's still... Now, he's a CK that he wants to go and hit stuff because he's sort of the big dog for the team. And he doesn't have a Battle Fury, so he's not going to start accelerating back with those heroes naturally.
And your DK's been caught in the jungle. Tried to play forward onto torontotokyo, and now with a little bunny hop out, the Tumbler's Toy doesn't give Sayush the gap he needed. Save so good at finding these little angles to come in from the right-hand side. Bushwhack tried it. There's a Phantasm trying to kill... Oh, it's killing off creeps. I thought the CK had come in to fight, but he's farming creeps with this Phantasm.
There's some nice jukes, though. The move north to dodge the Bushwhack. Surviving a long time into the tree. Some space was made, but yeah, only to provide a chance to kill some ancients. Yeah, bottom torontotokyo might be sacrificed here. It looks like Swadex used the lasso and didn't get the kill.
Yeah, now Pure sticking around. Oh, the flame break though. That's going to tick him down. Jakiro and Dragon Knight here as well. Scanning for this Ursa. He's got just a naked raw Battle Fury. Phase Boots arriving now. He's going to get caught. No Enrage means he's stunned out by this Dragon Tail and Ice Path combo, and Squadex is there again with a Firefly. A double kill for Bat. Closing in on his BKB. Oh, he's actually got, he's got it on Courier.
It's actually done. Yeah, it was flying out, and now he has 600 more gold. They need him to pop off this game. All right, Nightfall. There's no way, right? This actually gonna work out. Oh, I guess he knows he TP'd in, so he knows he can just like try and chase and bully him right now. Oh, this would be such a bad death. Where's the Courier with the BKB?
I don't. It was flying down to the bottom right corner of the map, and they're gonna lose. Yeah. Oh man, Krillak's here as well, but he just Phantasm and runs away. The Courier was like bottom rune spot. It was flying all the way down here and then flying out across. Again, I assume.
And Sayush went for a steal. Tried to grab Crypt Swarm, I'm sure. Wound up with the Spirit Siphon.
Save nearly dying to the CK. Let's see if Nightfall and GPK can get in on top of Krillak here. The Yule Scepter's ready.
Just crumbling, Gary.
Yeah, the Yule Scepter's there. Bloodstone pops, damage is in, and Krillak just adds to the tally of heroes that really just shouldn't have died in this top lane. VP. They've had a window here where they've got a bit of calm, can do what they want, get a couple of kills, and then just it's all thrown away.
Was that a tree placement, or did Save Acorn shot that? The Acorn shot that was kind of insane.
Not sure.
I did Acorn shot, man. That's why he's been missing some of his Bushwhacks, as they're gonna kill Notice, because he's doing the Acorn shot trick without Aether Lens.
Oh, he's like bushwhacking first and then.
Yeah, he's doing the bushwhack, and he's doing like, because that works. It's very, I would say easy, but it's much easier to do at max range when you have the Aether Lens. Because the further away from the hero you get, the less tight the timing has to be, since the Acorn shot is faster than the bushwhack. But he's doing them like at a close range, where he's basically doing like a max bushwhack, and then he's shorting the Acorn shot so that it's really close. Yeah, anyway, it's pretty impressive. That's why he's missing a couple of them, but the guy's obviously been grinding the hero.
Incredible. I mean, he's going to try and solo kill Decala's top. Oh, can he get there? He's blocked by the creeps. Couldn't blink across either. While the rest of VP, they're all smoked. Find an Invis bottom. They're going to make the jump onto Nightfall. No Greaves ready. He's got some Spirit Siphons to play with, but lassoed up means he can't cast any spells. And GPK's arrival here. Just going to stun up and do a bit of damage onto the Dragon Knight. GPK is 1v4ing, but he's nearly dying.
Just barely saves that Aegis. I thought for sure he was losing that. Look how much pressure he took off the tower, though.
I just like winning.
And Ducalis is actually drawing on the map right now, saying, hey, they're going to rotate out of their jungle and come defend this tower. But look, no one came. They actually could have pushed this. But I mean, I would agree. Like, with the vision that they had, you'd be like, okay, they're all going to run down this ramp and fight us. Like, we don't have anything left right now. We should just back.
I can't believe that tower's still alive. Against the Treant as well, with living armor level 4.
It was so free too.
Dire's
But
middle tower
that's the life. Time to heal it back up.
Try and find another chance to play. But now, Betboom, they're going to be full resources with this 3.5-minute Aegis in the hands of the Lesh. Where's the CK at?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Just like his BKB is so crucial right now. Pure not having a great game though. Behind the CK. Eventually it will be good, and that's thanks to the Battle Fury, but for now, kind of forced to farm it up a little bit.
And who can Betboom find with this smoke? Well, they've walked into Ducalis. They're jumping high ground as well. The Bushwhack save. He's made the blink jump onto the CK. Sayoshi's here with telekinesis, trying to save Krillat with a Force Staff. But a Spirit Siphon and the Ghost, they're chasing him. Can't armor toggle your way out of that. Yule Scepter's there onto the Rubik as well. So GBK and Nightfall close in on him. It's just these very decisive moves from Betboom where they just come into the area of the map that they know there's going to be a core hero, get the kill they need, and now the entire map is wide open for them.
And save just makes it look so easy, right? He just walks up, he puts a ward on the pillar, he blinks, he bushwhacks, and he boomerangs. And like that added damage with a Death Prophet is great versus something like a CK.
And it's like, all right, we cleared your triangle. Where are you farming, VP? Oh, you're farming an our triangle, are you? I don't think so. Kill off Nightfall. Sorry, noticed. There's Nightfall is moving down bottom.
Yeah, they're just gonna push into this tier 2. Pretty vulnerable right about now. Power of the Leshrac. 2 minutes of an Aegis still remaining.
bottom tower is under attack.
GPK just buying, you know, some easy mode Leshrac items here. Bloodstone, Yule, some bots. Like, life's just good. Nightfall has Greaves, BKB. Also feels great. A casual off-lane Wraith fan that we're all a big fan of these days.
Yeah.
Almost 25 minutes.
And get that bonus armor for yourself.
Radiant's bottom
Well, at least VP reclaim a bit of territory in their triangle. D-Ward, hold the high ground. But again, it just feels like one of those situations where they're outgunned and outmanned in every single team fight. Squadix with his Blink Dagger is going to have to do some serious work. But who does he go on? What's the hero he catches as a bat?
It's a good question.
Like, there's so many things,
like,
right? It's like, I can't go on Lesh when he's popped Bloodstone. I can't go on Ursa when he's popped Enrage. I can't go on DP when she's popped Exo. So either he has to go before, or they have to wait until after. Spooky stuff.
Great. I mean, they have the damage, though. That is one thing. Like, that's why the CK is right on the bat. Because no matter who they grab, they could get the kill, theoretically. As long as Bat's BKB'd and CK's BKB'd, there's not that much disruption. Hopefully it's not just a hoodwink. You know, sometimes you gotta take what you got.
Save. The Greaves? He's still alive. Krillat has to BKB and run away. Nightfall giving chase. Pure's coming up to Earthshock to high ground to find Ducalis. The rest of VP just completely on the run. The Bushwhack lands on the Jakiro. So the move by VP turns into a kill for Betboom, while GBK post BKB on the CK. They're going to find Krillat. Oh, the armor toggle, the armor toggle. Good attempt, but not enough.
Okay, am I dumb? Did he end the lasso early with the reality rift?
Maybe.
Because it just stopped, right? Like, there's no way that was a full duration lasso.
Oh, noticed.
Don't give up, guys. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Yeah, he died. Because there's no way Save's allowed to live there. I'm pretty sure that's why. I mean, I have to watch it again on a replay or something, but I think because, like, if you move a certain distance away from the Batrider, it ends the lasso.
It does,
and
yeah.
I think that he might have got reality'd.
You might be right.
Which honestly wouldn't even be that bad, because typically you probably were just thinking like, oh well, he's just gonna die, like, because I'm a CK. But then the Greaves gets popped, and then I think there was a Force Staff as well from TorontoTokyo. Something happened there that wasn't right.
Yeah, plus living armor, and yeah, that hoodwink should have been immediately killed. That leads to more net worth for Betboom. More map space for them.
Radiant's top tower.
Save playing under his ward here, and GPK is joining him again. Did Bat just blink? Yeah, Bat's blinking and moving back south. Betboom swarming with Jakiro, though. A good 4-stat from the Rubik. Silence from Nightfall comes in, and GPK chasing forward. They want to kill off the Jakiro before anything else happens. Krillat expending spells here, so Pure makes the jump forward with the Enrage, but they don't want to commit too deep on this high ground.
Plus 40 pulse Nova damage is now out, though.
That's nasty.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
Still no shard on Lesh, though. I guess he's waiting for next Roche. Oh, it's just that the next Roche, Ursa shard, Lesh shard. Someone's gonna go without. Even the DP one's pretty good.
I mean, don't forget our boy Tree here. Come on now.
Yeah, but he's in position 5, though, isn't he?
Bring back the bash. Perma bashing Tree Protector.
Yeah, just move out of the trees. Bonk. Move back into the trees. Come out again. Bonk.
Was that like the default of it at some patch? It just stunned or something? I forget what it was.
Yeah, I can't.
We had something with the punch.
He's had so many changes, yeah.
Oh, I remember Nature's Guising your allies. Oh, that was a good one. God, that was so useless and didn't really work that well. But when you were up 10k and you wanted to cheese people, it was really funny. Because you'd stand exactly where Tree is now, back on the old map, and you would just put everyone in like 5 Nature's Guise and just wait for them to go Roche or something. Or you'd run along the tree line towards their base, all invis. Oh, that's a good one.
Those were the days, though. Yeah. Didn't it have like it was basically shadow ammo, right? Like had 0 mana cost, just put it on people.
I think it had mana cost. Well, I mean, at some point it had mana cost, but they could move along that tree line until they broke it invis for a long duration. I don't think it was permanent, but I think it was like 30 or like 35 seconds or something. Good times. Well, notice not having a good time up top though. He's doing this thing where he goes to the side lane, pushes it as far as he can, then dies. Kind of inevitable.
Dead for 30 seconds, though. Not a good feeling for him. A minute till a Roche. Very, very calm, though, from Betboom. I was expecting these tier 2s to just come crumbling down. But they are very focused on placing sentries all over this bottom jungle when they already have a gem. A deep observer ward from Toronto-Tokyo as well.
He's practicing for Eyes of the Forest.
Ah, that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a new ward? They de-warded this triangle before. I guess I don't know it's there. Oh, now they're pinging it. Betboom knows. Eon Disc is up on Nightfall as well. Just has to reassemble it. I guess it's not reassemble, just assemble, isn't it? Undisassemble.
Yes, quite.
Yes. I can use long words too, Mr. Pyrrhic.
Yeah, get him.
Radiant are scanning.
All the scan hits. And they're walking into Roche. No, they're not.
Asher's even up right now. Alright, what does the fight for Virtus Pro look like here? Well, first off, they have that great ward up on the high ground still from Betboom. So giving them the confidence to run in here. Ooh, nice blink from Squadix. That was a bit close. Almost get canceled with the silence there. They're still not going to Roche, though. And they're instead wrapping way around. Save not going to see Notice there.
Well, I'll catch the Rubik.
Oh, Notice. Why, dude? Why?
And the DK.
He tried to blink stun, but there was a Lincoln.
Oh, dear. And Roshan is dying. Well, they're not just going Roche. They're going Roche and they're TPing bottom. Ducalis. Yeah, hello. That's a big old tree, and there's 2 heroes behind him. Toronto-Tokyo. He's going to overgrowth of the Jakiro. Okay, fair enough. Kill him off.
Why?
Squadix! He's blinked in. He's lassoed the tree, and now Nightfall has got the Spirit Siphon going. Krillat is nearby.
I made a mistake.
The Batrider's pretty quick on his feet, though. Or off his feet as he flies away over the tree line. No Krillat. No Krillat.
Pierre still wants it.
Oh, Krillat, no. Oh, no. Bashed, dead. Armlet toggle, not enough. He has no buyback, so he's gone for 45 seconds.
I don't consider myself the best player.
But being low ground there.
Radiant's middle tower
Oh my.
And straight up to high ground. Fortunately for VP, there's no EXO.
has fallen.
This game is out of their hands now.
They got two glyphs as well, you know? Right? Come high ground, we'll glyph again. That's great.
Maybe. It's just another one of these situations of who do they catch? And Nightfall is here with 3,000 health. BKB, Greaves. Batrider's like, I'm going to put Sticky on you. Sticky, I can't chase you. I'm dying.
3,000 is a lot, Gary.
It's big.
They have like 1,800 on noticed.
Wait, are you serious? It's 2,000 with strength treads, right?
Yeah, true. Bonix is quite dead, though.
Yeah, he gone. And in the mid lane, save. He's back to half HP thanks to the Greaves of Nightfall. And Krillat, he does have BKB, trying to hold it for as long as he can, force-staffed away from them. But now you're looking at this map where 3 lanes are converging towards Radiant Base, and VP, you've got to pick a point here where you have to fight around as the bash comes in from Pure onto the DK. Noticed, 1 hit away from death. They've lost their DK Rubik. Jakiro in the grave as well, just 1 by 1. The outplays of Betboom as they dive this base.
The best player? I don't consider myself the best player.
Man, Save is very well practiced at the bushwhack acorn shot stuff. Makes it look easy. I'm gonna sit next to their fountain and pressure them. Come on out. You know, guys, are we diving again? Guys, relax. Not again.
We're doing it. And there's the bushwhack.
This is
Boomerang.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Oh, the stolen sharpshooter. Ooh.
Oh, he did. Get down.
Oh, yeah. That's what you want to see from the old Captain Position 5, isn't it? Oh, it's a good Macriplier. Jump in onto the Ursa. He's dead, but he had the Aegis. GPK's Lincoln's popped. Has noticed Blink to try and stun him again. And Nightfall just front lines, face forward. Keep the DK at bay, while Krillat and Squadix, they do get a jump lasso onto the Death Prophet, but she's got Eon Disc. Doesn't give a damn now. The Abyssal Blade. Pure is in with a big stun. Catches Swadix out. Oh, if he gets a bash here, but he's not going to find the angle. And Jakiro going to be the collateral damage as GPK shreds him to bits. Krillat back into Fountain, buddy. You can't be fighting around here. This base belongs to Betboom now. Away we go. GPK TV's bottom to kill off Notice. I was wondering where the heck he was going. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Here we go. Pure. He wants Squadix. Just needs a bash. That's all he needs. And
guys, let it
slap
go,
your symbols around all you want. This is toying with your food at this point, isn't it?
Overgrowth has now come back.
Yeah, just for the Jakiro. There we go. GG called. Betboom. A decisive 2-0 victory. A few moments where VP, you know, looked decent, but overall, this series was like a 90-10.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Betboom were coming in favored, but I wasn't expecting it to look